Hi, and welcome to Transitional Changes Mission Podcast Show. This is your host, Queen Summers.
With your host, King Summers.
We'd like to thank you for listening to us tonight. We'll be talking about a great topic, and that's the prevalence of obesity and wellness. The prevalence of obesity has doubled in 73 countries around the world and steadily increased in others. Worldwide obesity has nearly tripled since 1975, and in 2016, more than 1.9 billion adults 18 years and older were overweight. Of these, over 650 million were obese.
Yes, that's what Transitional Changes. What's that? That's a door knock? Yes, we at your front door doing a wellness check on everybody. That's what this show is talking about. My queen and I, we are talking about global obesity and doing a wellness check on the audience. And we ask to spread this knowledge to everybody that you know, your family, your friends. Take this information that me and Queen is giving out for free. Do the best with it. Enjoy the rest of the year.
For years now, you have been told to check your weight and do healthy and balanced things. Yet, very seldom are we told just what is healthy and balanced truly really indicates, as well as how to achieve wonderful health as well as wellness. Simply consuming fruits and vegetables isn't really sufficient. The new trend is now focusing on health. With this altering pattern, there are a lot more variables to consider that we really did not truly check out or perhaps believe were important when the main emphasis was simply exactly how healthy and balanced are you, which is generally disturbed as just what athletic condition are you in.
Now, we know that it's a lot going on, my people, and everybody family, globalized. And with this distraction of COVID, this pandemic, with you returning back home, with a lot of people being furloughed from their work, having a lot more free time, that what brought this episode to the attention to everybody. We made this show to get people to realize that this is not the end. This is just the beginning of a great opportunity with less distraction. Yes, work give you financial stability, and it also give you exercise throughout the day, meaning that if you are even in a cubicle, you are moving around. You're not stagnant as you would be when the governor say stay at home. People take that to the extreme of staying at home, meaning as if it is a vacation. Well, if you do, you've been on vacation for almost a year now. And it's time to get back into ourselves. With this distraction gone, which should come back, it could help out with a work plan of trying to do some type of exercise while you're working. Or if not, you could just continue improving your vessel.
In 2018, the highest rates of obesity in women were observed in descending order of magnitude in South Africa, North Africa and the Middle East, Central Latin America, North America, US and Canada, and Southern Latin America. In men, the top 5 regions were North America, US and Canada, Southern Latin America, Australia, Central Europe, and Central Latin America. Note that many of these regions comprise low or middle income countries. There are several worldwide solutions on the table, which are to make nutrient lists on packaging easier to understand. Clarify food labels. I know in Ecuador, levels of fat, sugar, and salt are marked by a traffic light label. Well, from red for high to green for low. Limit marketing of junk food to children and adults in TV ads, and improve the nutritional quality of foods. In November 2014, the city of Berkeley, California imposed a 1 per ounce tax on the distribution of soda, energy, and sports drinks, fruit-flavored drinks, and sweetened water, coffee, and tea. 1 year later, researchers found that the SSB consumption in Berkeley had decreased by 21%, while consumption in nearby cities that had failed to pass the tax measures increased by 4%.
I was saying that the work distraction is gone out the picture if you're being furloughed or if you're still in the atmosphere looking for work. That is a lot that is going on, or better yet, a lot that they're asking from everybody to do. Meaning that you are now at home with your kids. If you got 3 or 4 of them, you're trying to do homeschooling, be disciplined with that with your kids. You got a husband that needs things done for himself, or he needs things done from you. Within all that, within an 8-hour day compared to working, that might be more than what you was doing while you was working. But do you consider that being exercise? Or do you consider that being a wellness plan for your family? Yes, you might have all that in order within your house, but do you have a regimen of doing exercise or doing some type of wellness plan for your family?
Health and wellness refers to the total condition of an individual's body or mind, and to the presence or absence of disease or injury. When you talk about wellness, wellness describes optimum health as well as vigor. Health varies based on variables beyond your control, such as genetics, age, as well as family history. Wellness is determined by the decisions you make about the means you live. To develop a great prepare for health and wellness and also weight loss, we need to understand simply what actions that we could concentrate on to contribute to a better state of overall health. It might sound like a good sense, yet up until it's explained in plain English, you may not connect poor health and wellness options with just what level of health you reside in.
If you are to ask that we are adding on from what the TV and the governments and your state or your neighbors are saying to you, well, we just want to add on wellness. If you want to hear some of the examples that comes from my family, the kings, the queens, and summers, and the princess and the prince that's aligned with our family, we do have a regimen. We do have a regimen that we wake up at a certain time every day. I do try to keep mindful in my mind that if I was doing this for a job, meaning that I had my alarm set at 7 o'clock. I had to be at work at 9. I got up, put my clothes on, did my stretching, ate breakfast, brushed my teeth, took a shower, put my work clothes on, and went out to work. Through that whole motivation, my mind was all about work, or trying to enjoy within work of going to do something that I like to do. Now we are at a point in time that we have to convert that same enthusiasm without the supervisor writing you a tardy list for being late. Without a job trying to beat you down for something that was out of your hand. Traffic, car wouldn't start, all those type of things. But now, since it's all on you, this is the greatest opportunity for you. And that's what I was saying, that to try to turn your mind to, like, I got a break. But it's not the type of break that a lot of us is upset about. A lot of us is being upset about being in the house, trying to do all these safety measures, trying to participate in all the things that the government is asking you to do, participate in vaccines, standing in line for 4 to 5 hours, doing whatever you can contribute to the well-being of this country or the world. So what Transition to Change's mission is asking from the people is to do the same for yourself. That is the main entity that is needed in the world. You. And so why not turn into yourself? Be mindful of all the things you used to do, you can still do it. Meaning that don't forget to wake up and brush your teeth. Don't forget to take the shower. Do the same regimens that you was doing for a job. Just transfer it into maybe having a schedule from 9 to 12 doing homeschooling. Having your kids and family participating at 10 o'clock. We all gathering together in the center of the house to do some type of exercise or take a walk through the park. These are some of the examples that are expressed to the people to try to increment into their lives.
One of the healthiest countries in the whole world is Spain. There must be really something in the paella, because Spain is officially the healthiest country in the world, with Italy coming in at number 2. Children born in Italy can expect to live into their 80s. And for the 3rd year in a row, the Mediterranean diet has been named the best diet overall in the United States News and World Report annual rankings. In 2018, the Mediterranean dish shared top honors with the Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension diet. Both focus on fruits, vegetables, and whole grains.
Wow. That's another thing. That diet is very important. Even though you have toddlers or you have a teenager that is used to I can't say to the cafeteria of school. I didn't like it when I was in school.
Me neither.
But maybe you do have some kids that did like it. And you might not be cooking the same lunches that they offered to them while they was in school. Your husband might not be liking the food that you're cooking at home now. But there is a need of a diet for the health of your family to have longevity. So whoever is the head of the household, which should be compromised every day to do things with the family that is compatible of some type of healthy diet.
And even if you're not a family, even if you're just one person, these are all actions that you can focus on for yourself and your child, for your family, for your grandparents, for anybody, because these actions are be physically energetic, pick a healthy diet, keep a healthy body weight, take care of anxiety efficiently, avoid substance abuse, limit alcohol intake, and protect your own from illness and also injury. So as you can see, wellness, health, and weight loss are not all that difficult to enhance and also keep when you have it.
Yes, it is good to keep any things that is good for your vessel. You only have one vessel, and that vessel is needed to be taken care of more than ever at these times. A lot of people will retrieve to diets, but it's normal things that people can do or eat that is here within the earth that is sold in your nearest store or your grocery store to believe in to boost up your immune systems. Like eating a lemon every day or orange, or eat all the natural fruits that you can just grab other than grabbing a Snicker bar or grabbing a piece of candy out of the candy jar. You can pick up a lemon or make different type of healthy dinners to help your body build up this immune system that is needed during these pandemic times. A lot of people have faith in vaccines and all type of health items that can be bought over the counter, but most of those items are made from the same elements that is at the natural or in your nearest grocery store, not constructed into a pill or some type of liquid that's needed to drink. You can squeeze a lemon and make a full glass of lemon juice. But I was just trying to say things that can enhance you to have a healthy vessel. So we are continuing doing this wellness checkup on my people, and we ask again to continue to do wellness check on your family and friends. And when we come back from this quick break here, we're going to talk about solutions that we can do together or spread the word of what you're doing to help the next person.
Absolutely. And when we come back, we'll be strengthening the wellness section. So stick around. This is your host, Queen Summers.
And stay tuned. This is your host, King Summers. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Transitional Changes Mission podcast show with your host, King Summers.
And your host, Queen Summers. Thank you for listening to us. And if you're liking our show this evening, please follow us on Transitional Changes Mission on Facebook,